Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sprint 286 review. This was a normal 2-week sprint. Let's get started. I'll start with the overview, Elsa on the UI, Adam on providers, and Joe on the platform. Um, we had a lot of PRs close this sprint, apparently. I'll have to double check these numbers because they don't look quite right. But on the PRs merged this sprint, we have 104. And of the closed PRs, an even split between bugs and enhancements. And over to Elsa on the UI.
Thanks, Jason. So for UI, we had several bug fixes. One is to fix image path resolution for packs. Another one is to set the provider type in the edit state before setting form variables. We also had a fix on the catalog provisioning tag field, and also a PR to fix special characters in PXE name check and catalog name check, and a fix on the modal button because the button would appear as enabled when it should have been disabled. So yeah, next slide. For dependency updates, we have updated several packages like Node. It was updated to 22. PostCSS and its dependent packages have been updated. Carbon charts, Moment Time Zone, SAS Loader, DOM Purify, and Cypress were also updated. And we have bumped Yarn to version 4.14.1. Also, Yarnlock was updated with the latest dependencies, and several packages were removed, like Angular UI Code Mirror, pre-CSS package, Angular Validator package, and also several other unused packages were deleted. Next slide. And for others, we also had some performance improvements. N+1 query problems were solved in the MIQ event definition report data and also by loading automate classes. And a typo was fixed in the dashboard reset button. And the next one is a PR to improve the Cypress documentation. Also, the next one is regarding container dashboard. It was already converted to React, but some of the Angular code was still there, so that is removed. And dropping LDAP as it is not used. Also, some other unused methods like sanitize output. Also, a PR to clean up useless regular expression character escape. Next slide. For UI servers, several dependencies were updated like Yarn, Node, and PostCSS. Also, PR was made to ignore SAS warnings from dependencies. Next slide. For UI components, there were bug fixes. One is to fix sporadic aggregator error issue in CI. Another one is to fix a CI test issue. Also, a fix to build issue where package is not found. There were also dependency updates like browser sync, actions checkout action, Lodash, Yarn, Node, and yeah, types Jasmine. Also, we have dropped old service badges and coveralls. Also, a PR was there to clean up useless regular expression character escape, and a PR to split, build, and publish and add build to CI. Next slide. Yeah, so this is the fix done on the catalog field tag. So there's the before and after images, and the difference can be seen in the select tag value dropdown. Yeah, that's it for UI. Over to Adam.
Thanks, Elsa. For core this sprint, we added targeted refresh support to the service linking workflow. This is a job-based state machine which is used by customers if they provision VMs not through ManageIQ, but they still want to link them to ManageIQ services. And we discovered that it was doing full refreshes and on larger environments. Some people were hitting timeouts on the job execution time. So if your full refresh was taking longer than 5 minutes, it would never be able to link it to the service. So we added targeted refresh support. Amazon, we added a few new instance types of the C8 IB flavor type. IBM Power HMC, we're now mapping the raw power state for hosts to a raw power state column, which is similar to what we do for VMs. This is helpful if you want to see the exact native value that the provider has. Next slide. For IBM Power VC, we fixed a bug in the tests where we weren't able to run the refresher test twice due to fog OpenStack caching. This is something that was handled in the OpenStack provider, and we just applied it to the Power VC so that we can improve the refresher spec tests here. For OpenStack, we fixed a bug with the event capability not being set for AMQP type endpoints. So now that should be resolved and the event catcher should be able to start up. And finally, for VMware, we've refactored the use of CA cert. Previously, you could only provide a file path, and for certs which were being provided and stored in the database, we had to write to a temporary file and then clean them up on a logout, which was just onerous. So we added support to RBVMOMI to take a string of the CA cert, and that cleaned that up quite a bit. That's it for providers. Over to Joe.
Thanks, Adam. For platform enhancements this sprint, a community user added a raw power state column to the host table in Schema. Next slide. For bugs and maintenance this sprint, in core, I fixed a Rails 8 compatibility issue by using the connection pools with connection method, since established connection returns a pool, which no longer responds to connection. Next, Jason ensured ERB is at least version 604 for a CVE. He also updated the Ansible runner BATS test in core. I reduced queries in the contents for user MIQ widget method in core. Jason dropped the provision code related to OUs in core. He also removed an unused test method. Brandon did many upgrades. He upgraded to UBI 10 in the container HTTPD. He also did EL10 in container Memcache, and he did both in container Postgres. He installed dump-init from EPEL rather than the GitHub releases in pods. Gilbert updated to Node 22 in RPM build. And Adam dropped Nuage specific packages in RPM build. And he also deleted all Nuage records in Schema. Next slide, and back to Jason.
All right, and that's all for our Sprint 286 review. The next Sprint review 287 will be on May 13th at the usual place and time. And I'd like to thank all the presenters today and all the contributors to Manage IQ. Thanks, everyone.